Alright. ESL wall is on my left side. So in the case that actually it should be on my right side, to be honest. If anything happens, I'll keep an eye on it. TSM just lost. I'm sad. Yeah, same amount. Alright. Oh, actually, I'm putting this in the center because it's your turn. If I press this button, okay, it'll full screen. And I have no idea who that thing is, or that person is in your picture. I actually assume it's you, like, automatically, because, like, your picture, like, represents who you are. So I'm like, is that what you look like? Like, what the fuck? Like, your profile picture on Skype. With, like, yeah, like, your quote or whatever. That's what I think you look like, to be honest. Like, every time you speak. Oh, my God. Oh, that's Bill Murray. Holy shit, he looks like fucking President Nixon or some shit. Like with the suit or everything. I don't know why I think of Nixon when I think of this like photo. Alright, so all you have to do is just load up the replay. Like you press that download button, then you can play the whole thing like it's op.gg, and then just let me like spectate it. So there's a plus button, and then it says share screen, and then you select the correct monitor. Shit. Well, I can't see anything at the moment. It's taking its time to load. Alright, I see things now. Okay, so what do you want to do afterward? Oh, Jesus. What? Okay, so I guess I can't do other tasks while I can't do other tasks while having this full screen. Let's see. Alright, go ahead. I guess I'm gonna have to use my phone to play on this. Windows G to record a game clip. Oh, okay. Yeah, don't. It's not worth your time to invest in it, really. I played a game last night against some of my fucking friends, and I'm playing my Twitch jungle, and like I wrecked like everyone else that wasn't the jungler, because the jungler, I know him, and it's like he knows how to read my movements because I played with him long enough, and it's like really awkward. Cause like he knows I dodge down because that's how I dodge. Always down. Oh, I dodge down. Sometimes I'll dodge up. Sometimes I'll do a mix of both. It's really rare I'll do a mix of both. But he knows when I'll dodge down, and I dodge down more than I dodge up. So I'm like, holy shit. All right. So what you want to do is you want to double click yourself like on the side on the right, and in the bottom left corner. Yes, and then press F2. If I'm not mistaken, what F2 is going to do is going to block, yeah, it's going to block vision, so we don't see where they enter. You're good, you're good. And then press O. Oh yeah, you always want to double click yourself, and make sure on the bottom left corner it says Jinx. Yes. Pressing O, yes, will move up the scoreboard. Pressing Tab will tilt it up, then go back down. But that's not what we want. Alright, I'm going to take a look at items. So Brand, you want to reorganize your support and stuff like that. So like Lux is in the middle, and that's pretty much the only thing. Lux is in the middle, and then yeah. On their side, it's Zyra is supporting. You said right. So why the fuck does she have ring? She's not looking for lane pressure if she has ring. To be honest, Spell Thief's Edge with 3 pots is much more pressurizing than Doran's ring. While Doran's ring gives her more health, Spell Thief's Edge gives her triple hit, like 3 hit plus gold advantage. So like this one always outclasses it. Because she's not going to be last hitting anyway. But I mean, she does so much damage because her base damages are high, not her AP. Her AP does matter, it's just that like her base damages are high. Keep the, oh, this is speed at 1.0. I didn't realize that. Okay. Yeah, so for the viewers, it's going to be hella laggy, but that doesn't really matter, to be honest. Not for me. It's more about the message. So, yes, I understand that you're afraid to fight here, but, wait. No, that's her passive. Her only generation of threat is her Q, and you're also afraid of the Jinx damage. I mean, the Draven damage that is like fucking enormous on the Jinx. Never. Yep. What you can do is you can threat. Well, it's not you right now. It's your support. Like your support can easily do this shit. All he has to do is just press W wherever Draven's gonna catch his axe, but apparently he's not doing so. That's kind of sad. At level 2, you guys level up. You guys have Brand with Q. Looks like you're getting invaded on by Talon and stuff, but ignore that, to be honest. Just instead, just farm. Yep. Yeah. It's a smart Draven. Okay, okay, that's a little too much. Oh god. Yeah, you're forced to burn your plot. That's, yeah. So as soon as you like got the I think you shouldn't have traded at all. You should have just taken the CS and ran straight back to tower, then waited for the next CS to get low, then move on. Because in doing so, like this is what happens. You actually lost 50 gold more than you actually gained. Holy fuck. It is like years upon lag. Holy shit. Alright. Yeah, he punishes you like for a simple mistake. If he's plat, he can punish you for a simple mistake just because he knows like he can see kill potential more. That's usually how it works. It's so laggy. Holy shit. Do you have any background programs other than Skype running? Because it's like super laggy on my end. When it comes to upload, it's on you. You download while I upload. But in this one, it's you upload while I download. So my download's fine. Okay, now it's all clear and shit. That's good. It's not. Well, is it always like this when you watch my when you watch my shit? Like, is it always like this laggy? Is this what it's like to be a client for coaching? Holy shit! I'm so sorry if that's what you see when I'm coaching. Oh, I know you are, but like I'm not. That's what I mean. Like whenever I coach you and you see my screen, is it always this laggy? Like what I'm seeing is I'm like seeing like 10 frames a second. I'm not able to see everything. Like other than CSing, you usually shouldn't be trading in this lane at all. If you're running Warlords, and you see the opportunity to hit more than once and still keep a freeze, which is really rare, the way to keep a freeze is to make sure their CS is +4 your CS. If you see an opportunity to just start freely last it, please. Because then that'll allow you to get your HP back with Warlords. Though minimal, it's still helpful. That is the best advice I can give you for now. And then obviously make sure you max your Q, which you're already doing. Zyra isn't too difficult of a matchup, to be honest, if you're up against a brand. But your brand is running Exhaust. I have no reasoning as to why he should ever consider running Exhaust on brand. No matter what the matchup is, you never take Exhaust on brand. Brand isn't a support that is like, oh, I'm gonna fucking defend you. No. This is the kind of support that is your death is my defense. Like the best defense is an offense or whatever the fuck that's called. That's not how he's supposed to be played here. Like, honest to goodness. Basically, he's paying him wrong. I guess it doesn't matter who it is. Like again, Draven dying is your defense. Like that's pretty much it. Like he can easily kill Draven simply because Draven has his vulnerability, which is to catch his axe. And if he doesn't catch his axe, that means you. Oh my god, I fucking knew it. Like it's 1-for-1 isn't worth it in the sense that they have obtained a bigger advantage than you. Now, Zyra doesn't have much gold because she is the support that has Doran's ring, which means that she doesn't have Spell Thief's Edge, so she's not getting passive gold over time. She's relying on her passive, or she's just relying on getting kills. See, now that she's got an assist, she kind of made up for that Spell Thief's Edge missing item. And that's not what you want. You really don't want that, TBH. Like yeah, on your end you do get an advantage, it's 1-for-1, but like on their end they get more. First of all, Draven is a champion that gets cash outs, right? So if I'm not mistaken, he killed you first, yeah? Yeah, so he cashes out, then he gets a kill. So he cashes out plus base gold, so it's gold plus bonus gold, and then after that Zyra gets a kill. Zyra gets assist gold. So already the lane is in their favor 100%. Not only are they're also mass CS ahead of you. You cannot win any trades because like I don't know if he purchased correctly or purchased. And actually, he purchased whatever he could afford. Honestly, he should have just gone for like some long swords or something, maybe a vamp scepter, so then he can evenly win trades. But instead he's going for like a Phantom Dancer or a Zeal, which increases his DPS, which is pretty good for him too. As a result, you come out behind in every single possible trade. Again, you don't want that. Like, BF Sword for BF Sword matches damage. BF Sword for Vamp Scepter means he matches your damage and more. 110% kind of thing. And then he just instantly deletes your support, which means you're already at a disadvantage, and you really have to, like, run. So now Draven's up 2 kills, and now he just cashed out, like, whatever gold that he sacked. Yeah, you really can't trade with it. Like, at this point, you're kind of just, like, being reckless with the CS. Don't force that on yourself. Hello? Oh, what I mean is your mic cut off. You said yeah, and then like you kind of just stopped right there, and then the mic stopped. So what were you saying? Yeah, and it's not wrong. Just your goal is to not CS unless. Okay, so think about it like this: like if you can CS without him walking up to you and autoing you, do it. But if you can't CS, just stay within range and use your spells if you have to. As long as you keep your mana above 50%, using your W to CS isn't that bad. Also, your rockets also allow longer range CSing. Try your best to CS without eating damage. That's all I can say. Draven's just gonna keep hitting you for like a fuck ton of damage. Yeah. He could well he can't well he can like 3-shot you if you get a crit on it if he gets a crit on you. So let's avoid that. Christ. So right there was a creep that was low. I believe that you could have autoed it and then back the fuck up into the bush. Remember that he probably doesn't have the bush warded. Like it's obviously speculation that it's not warded, but I believe that it is not warded. So therefore, you just you can easily avoid him by walking into the bush and just keep running the fuck away. Oh, did you? No, you didn't get hit by that. That's pretty good. Nice. The only reason why you won there was because not only because of your snare, but because Brand. Again, Brand is the one that's gonna do all this fucking dumb shit. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to push. You're a Jinx. You can push this with the entire wave. Yep. Well, also because Rengar was coming down, but like you can't take that chance because like he might decide to do the fucking crab for some fucking reason. I would have recommended you use your minigun right there, anyway, and like to CS all those, because like they were in a position where you can one shot all of them. You're not gonna get it as low as I want you to get it. See, okay, so crit dagger right here. Actually, I think crit glove over the dagger. I think that it's the opposite. Dagger over crit cloak is the better option, and simply because you just need the DPS. Like just straight up, like your crit chance is irrelevant. Like your chances of critting, it's like you just need more autos. I think that rushing IE is always the best option, but here you can also pick Runans too, just because like the plants are in the way. But personally, against Draven, you just gotta kill him ASAP. Like if you hit him faster than he hits you, then you win. Now he's got a lot of fucking items, so be careful in your trades. Wait until Brand snares before you do anything else, to be honest. Or stuns before you do anything else. I could play Brand support, but that's not my style of support. That's just an asshole move. Right there, yeah. Okay, so you flashed. Again, I don't have your point of view, so I can't see if you timed it or not. But make sure you do what I... Like, in the middle of fights, I don't know if you watch it on my view, but, like, you see me fucking pressing tab to time a fucking flash. Okay? Jesus Christ. And then Jinx is gonna come back in a snowball, holy fuck. Rush this tower ASAP, to be honest. I can't... Okay, from my point of view, I think Clyde is still in her tower. Just take this tower and get the solo tower gold. Most of the time, I give you solo tower gold, but in our game, like, we already lost our top tower. No. They already took top tower. So I couldn't get... Did we? If we did, then I gave you... Oh, no, I remember now. Yeah, we were doing a dive, and then you took it. Right. You didn't take the solo gold because, like, I died. Yeah. Yeah. You shouldn't have kept running. You should have just turned on your rocket form, took out the back wave, then move on to your minigun form, take out the front line, and then let it go. Because that way, that gives you at least a rolling lane. By giving yourself a rolling lane, you can at least go into you can go into another lane ready. Yeah. Sec. I'm just gonna keep watching. So at this point, you can think like you have two options. You could have built Runaan's Hurricane, or you could have just finished your IE. Now to snowball, just get your fucking IE, man. But if you're behind, get your Runaan's Hurricane, because your speed DPS is what matters. Yep. No, because that's the correct. Clyde and Rengar, holy shit. Clyde's gonna do a lot of like crazy ass plays. Fuck. Let's see, go back. No, you're fine. First of all, if you're gonna flash the ult. Like, flash the Draven ult, that does a lot of damage too. You get hit by both ticks, and then he's gonna throw 2 axes on you, and then if he gets a crit, he's gonna kill you anyway. So if you're gonna flash anything, flash the ult. Because if you flash the ult and you avoided all of that, if you got 1 hit on him and you let Clyde kill him, like, you'll still get an assist. That's fine. Just flash the ult if anything. Like, just dodge both procs. Now, of course, like, dodging it means that it goes across the map and, like, comes back. So, like, you will dodge 1 proc, but then it'll never come back to him, so he loses damage on you. Like, if you're gonna flash, you don't have to flash up, you can flash down, too. Therefore, A, dodging the Draven ult, and B, getting into a new position so that he has to grab the axe and look to hit you at the same time. So he's like, oh shit, she's down here now. Which means that he lost, like, half his DPS because he has to change positions to grab his axe. But sometimes if he doesn't grab his axe, well, he's already lost DPS anyway. Fucking retarded. And then, by getting into a new position and dodging the first proc of Draven ult, like I said, it goes across the map, so he loses the second half. Oh, is this... No, it's not, I know, but, like, this is where you snowball. I noticed you're not warding in the bushes, but, like, I know you don't need to, but right there, in the case that he did survive that auto, just ward the bush. Like, I've been doing that for you, in our game, but, like, just keep in mind that you should be warding the bushes, too. Just so that you get vision. And, like, when I was on Twitch last night, nobody fucking warded. Like, honestly, like, the only person who got a sweeper was, like, our support. And our support rarely ever used the sweeper properly to clear wards. So I had to get a sweeper to clear wards, and there were so many wards. And then, like, because there were so many wards, I couldn't place my own, so I kept losing vision during team fights, where these 3 were in a choke, and I was like, oh my god, I can rip them all apart, and we can win this game right now. Nope. No vision. Nobody wards. Everyone on our team dies, and it's just so sad. Vision wins games, as evident in that little part right there. Wait, hold on. If he swept it, you guys could have done Baron. Oh, fucking hell. Oh my god. Then just do the Rift. Give it to Kled. Or give it to Rengar. It doesn't matter who you give it to be honest. Just give it to somebody. Don't tank it. You do more DPS if you shoot it in the back. Also, if you're gonna tank it, just shoot the honeydew so that you get some health back. Take drag. Take drag. Enemy mid laner's dead. Mid laner's the only one that's fed. Ignore Draven. Who cares about Draven at this point? Like, if he's not 12-0 or like 8-0, then he loses the game. That's usually how it works. Legit fact. Well, yeah, of course. Like, you're in a 28-11 state. Another advice I could give you on Draven is I haven't seen you do it. You don't W him when he tries to pick up an axe. Obviously, he might be standing behind fucking minions, and that's really difficult. But like, there has to be opportunities in which he never stands behind minions because he's in front of the minions and he's trying to chase you down or chase the CS. In which case, he's in front of a fucking the axe has to go forward as he's padding. So therefore, you have opportunities to hit him with your W. And if your W does a lot of damage, so like, you know, hit him with it. And then in response, he A, might not pick up his axe, which means that you're able to auto trade him, or B, he does pick up his axe, in which you don't auto trade him and you just hit him for free. Like, that's it. So take that to your advantage. You don't do it, Brand doesn't do it. Obviously, Brand doing it is more important than you doing it because the amount of mana that you have in your usage is very important, but just consider that it is a thing that you can do. I swear to fucking God, if you do it again. Yeah, you actually missed. Alright. Oh my God, I swear to God, I thought you were gonna kill somebody. You should have kept pushing. You should have kept pushing, but with blue trinket, you ward red buff, and then you keep pushing. There were 4 mid. That was another wave that you could have taken, then backed. I mean, regardless, it's probably not gonna. It's gonna end up in the same result, but just a heads up, you could have done it. Second, you don't need to be QSS, so just go ahead and just build your fucking Phantom static shift. Again, yeah, you really don't want to take the glove over the DPS. I told you to buy on gold, yes, but buying on gold also means you should be efficient with it, not because that's what buying on gold means. You don't just buy, oh, it costs the most and it's what I need. Like, no, it's you buy the most effective item for your cause. That's the whole zeal versus thing debate. Okay, so the Raptors were unnecessary. Honestly, they don't really do much for you, but the red buff is fine. It's a lot of fucking gold, to be honest. That's a lot of fucking gold. Kill the Draven. If you missed your W earlier. Oh wait, yeah, you missed it again. Yeah, okay. You missed one earlier, and then you missed one again. All right, that's fine. Trap him. Whenever he tries to go for an axe, like you can trap him, and then you can punish him there because Lux will follow up with the snare usually. Trap, and don't just trap on top of him. Trap behind him, like because he's gonna have to walk backwards because that's the position in which he's standing. Like don't trap directly on top of him. Make sure the traps are a tiny bit behind. It's hard to tell, but like you can easily do it. What? Rengar said you couldn't do... I was actually going to suggest Baron before he started talking right now. Oh, okay, hang on, wait. No, your wave isn't... Draven has no ult. No. On my map, on my screen, I see that he has ult. Okay. So... Rengar doesn't have smite. I mean, he smited something else, like, to be honest. Like, his smite is barely off cooldown. Like, honestly, that doesn't really matter. It's not like the wolves are the old wolves. That's his fault. You could have done Baron. Honestly, Kled dying. Actually, did Kled die during that fight, or did Kled get picked off? I couldn't see it. I missed it. No, how did he die? Like, did someone pick him off, or did Did he overstay? Okay. So he was alone. He got picked off, right? Like, this is after you took the inhibitor. He got picked off, right? Okay, so then that means you guys can't do Baron. Without Rengar, you need Kled. That's the only way you can do Baron. Because Kled is a hella tank. Like, it doesn't look like it, but he tanks pretty fucking hard. And then you can just juggle aggro between like, Lux has W. Like, Lux is AP Lux, so you could just juggle aggro. Like, you really don't have to be afraid. Between Kled and Lux, you guys can just easily do trio Baron. Because you're Jinx. You just have to move in between your autos and keep consistently attacking. That's the only way you just freely do it. It's the easiest Baron in my life. Rengar didn't smite wolves. Rengar being there is just gonna help you to clear the Baron anyway. Whether or not they have smite doesn't matter. One, there's no chance of steal. Jarvan might be alive, but you guys can instantly delete him. All you have to do is trap him. What can he do next? He EQs? Hell no. He EQs in, then smites. Well, rip. But like that really doesn't matter. Second, you have like everyone has kill pressure. Obviously, like I said, Jarvan has to flash if he wants to steal it. And even then, it's still kind of difficult for him because you guys burst him really fucking hard. Because he's like tank, but no resistances, so that's pretty shit. Second, you guys have Brand. Like, that's just burn damage. So a lot of miscalculations are going to happen. And then third, you guys are already... numbers advantage. Everyone that's important is dead. Like, fuck. Easy Baron. I would have called it. Did you call it? Like, did you ping it like a fuck ton? Oh. I don't see the pings. At least I don't notice the pings enough. Hold on. No. He does not use the smite. Ping it. No, but what I mean is at base he did not use the smite. Therefore he's like he literally smited because he wanted to not do Baron for sure. And whether or not you have smite doesn't matter. Jarvan's too busy defending the base in order to worry about his fucking smite. Like, that's his fault. Like, you guys actually lost the free Baron right there. If this were Challenger, they would have just done... Like, if this were Challenger, obviously this wouldn't happen. But, like, Masters, Diamond, whatever, high elo, like, calling Baron would have been correct. The risk number one is that you guys don't do... I can't tell what drags you have. But if you have Mountain Drake, you guys can do it. Can you click on yourself? Garbage. Okay, so here's how it's gonna work. When you guys do Baron, you guys send Brand to not do Baron. Or if you want to send Brand to do Baron, he casts E on Baron. That's it. Then stops doing Baron forever. Then Brand goes down. Also, your Brand's retarded. You didn't build sights to them. But anyway, ignoring that. You send Brand to zone. You just presses W, presses E, or presses W, presses Q, and then rips them apart with R. It's the most basic concept that even like a fucking monkey could do. You just stand there and just prevent them from walking in. And if they do walk in, they cross the danger threshold in which Lux just turns around, throws a snare, throws an E, presses R. And then, of course, you know, like, you just follow up with a rocket. Like, honestly, like, you have absolute full control of the area. And that's why I'm telling you Jarvan cannot get to you. When I mentioned that Jarvan could not get to you, those are the reasons why. Literally, your entire team, ignoring Kled and Rengar, ignoring those two, which don't matter. You can just solo at this point. Watch out, Bob. Oh, you still got hit by it. Damn. She read you. I thought you read her movements. Like, she's gonna throw it on you, towards you. So you should have just kept moving. She shot it down. So which means that she shot it in like the most retarded fucking manner, but it still landed. It's a wide ass skill shot. You can easily kill this bitch. If you snare her or slow her, nice. Watch the Zyra. Okay, never mind. She's dead. That's what you need to watch. You can easily just keep going. Or she could just not be in that position, and she could also not take exhaust like a retard. Like, honestly, whoever takes exhaust on supports that are like not kill potential supports is like stupid as shit. Like, Morgana is a kill potential support, but like depending on the lane, you can take exhaust. And like Janna almost always takes exhaust. I rarely take ignite on her unless I'm like actually confident in my abilities to wreck face. Nami takes ignite. That's fucking hilarious. This game is over already. I don't know when you get your penta, but like I'll wait for it. Wait. Your missile didn't. Okay. I thought you didn't. Oh well, I think your missile's on cooldown actually. But I thought you were gonna missile sooner, dude. Huh? Okay, yeah. I was like, this is an opportunity for you to just straight up missile and get a reset. You didn't rocket form either. Interesting. You got rapid fire cannon too. Ugh, I'm already tilted. Static shiv does more. Static shiv does more for you than rapid fire cannon, whatever. And I'm actually serious about that. Like I don't get the reasoning. Like I don't longer range doesn't matter, because DPS is what matters as an AD carry. Like what is DPS without like fucking like what is DPS like more damage over more damage per second. Like just because like 5%. Like despite it being a weird number, 5% does make a difference. Your masteries are there to prove it. 5%. Let's see, move speed 5% makes a difference. You know, like while they're different stats, 5% more attack speed, as well as the ability to clear waves quicker. And while you do have Lux and you do have Brand and you do have like fucking Clyde, extra wave clear just means that you're able to siege better. Because like when you snowball, static shiv, and rapid fire cannon, they end up costing the same anyway. So like there really isn't any reason not to go static shiv. In fact, you can even take it a step further and go hard with Phantom Dancer. But the thing with Phantom Dancer is that like you're more prone to, like you have to spend more gold onto it, and instead of spending more gold onto it, just spend more equal amounts of gold onto static shift so that you can proceed forward. And then in the end, if you need to, sell your boots for Phantom Dancer for absolute pressure. But right about now, static shift always outclasses that of rapid fire cannon. Extra range doesn't matter to you because you're Jinx. Like honestly, you just need to be in range in general. Like and the thing with that is it's the rapid fire cannon only applies for like one auto. Extended range. Like, wow, what's one auto gonna fucking do? Unless that auto is a crit. But even then, it's not really that relevant. It doesn't passively increase your range, does it? Okay, I thought so. Because, like, if it did, that would be broken. Like, plus 150. Oh, you missed that one. Actually, I was gonna say, don't shoot your W right there. I should have said wait for it, and then if you waited for it, you just aim for him to be a little lower and then, like, execute him. Well, he moved down, too. At least from my point of view, I saw him move down. So you're constantly clearing waves. I noticed you're not going top. Like, a lot. While this inhibitor, yes, is open, you need a wave to be there, and then you need your team to be there. Baron's a fine call. But I still wouldn't recommend it. Without like look at your vision, like okay, you do it fast, yeah, but like okay, yeah, there's no chance for steal, just take it. Okay. Poppy decides to commit turn. Free Poppy. Halfway through. Oh, you mean Poppy knocked you guys back. Flash over wall. If you have to, flash over wall, flash over the wall. Not that wall. Not that wall, but that's fine, that's fine. You were supposed to flash up. And the reason you flash up is because now you're fighting on two different, you're forcing them to play around two different zones. Top and the top and the right. Instead of just fighting on the right, they fight on the top and the right, which means that they have to they dedicate resources to one side. Now, if you flash to the top, that means you're putting yourself more at risk, but you have your heal to escape. And if you flash to the right, well, you bring your risk towards your team, and like if they kill your teammates, you know they could snowball. And they managed to kill the Lux. Interesting. Don't know how that happened. That means that only one person on your team has Baron. That's not good. If he got it, I mean, no, it's not worth. The reason why it's not worth is because you don't get a second objective off of it. Inhibitor just means that, like, oh wow, they were just pressured again. It's not like you're gonna get a second tower off of it or anything. If you got a top tower too, then it would be worth. You shouldn't give a fuck. Just take all of them. If he AFKs, that's his fault. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's the way it should be done. It's like, who the fuck cares about your opinion? Like, honestly. To be honest, that's the only way he can come back. Like, he can't group. And he's also choosing, like, the dumbest items in the universe. Like, Runette's Hurricane isn't going to increase your DPS. At all. Like, he should not have gone that. He should just, you have to go raw damage on him. And he gets enough speed from his W. Like, to be honest, he just wasted 2,600 gold, if I'm not mistaken. That's how much it costs. And that 2,600 gold could have been used for his Mercurial, which is actually so much more beneficial than anything that he ever has. Well, the thing is, you're standing on top of her. Like, after you stand on top of her, she's allowed to ult you, which means you have to move out of the ult or get hit by it. Either way, you still take the damage. Then you move to the right because that's the closest way to escape. Now, if you just stood far back and launched a W and let someone else take it, like, I think Brand was with you, that's why he died. So, Brand could easily just finish her off with, like, the power of Burning Infernos. She was really low, so your W probably would have killed her anyway. If you have your ult up, you should have just shot it, like, Kamehameha and then wait for her to come alive, and then she dies to it. She didn't have flash, so the wide hitbox of the ult, you know, you can't miss. And by standing back further, you're also allowed to, you know, like, shoot it at a different timing. But anyway, yeah, that is definitely on you. I just thought that was hilarious that, like, it's because, like, if you what I mean is you should have ran back, like, ran away, like, oh fuck this shit, like, bounce back and shit. Cause then it would have been okay. Because she ults, right? But she'll never reach you. If done correctly, she'll never reach you. And then he actually showed up mid. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's that's the ability of him being able to come back. Like, obviously, it's just gonna happen. Pew 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 pew. You just have a problem closing out the games. Honestly, like, if this game drags on long enough, they still don't have a chance to come back. Lol. What you need to do is, this side lane pushing is completely correct, but, like, you should have someone go top too. Can't just keep pressuring mid. Jesus fucking Christ, guys. Making this game harder. Follow the Lux. Kill that inhib. Kill that inhib. Dude, unless that inhib is taken on my screen. That's fine, It's fine. Just kill those guys, then kill the inhib. And in fact, can you just end the fucking game? When you auto... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, if you auto move back, if you have Mercurial, now would be a good time. Never mind. Oh, okay, I see. Wait, she's over there. Go. Man, God, that timing takes forever. Someone else tank it? Nice. Oh, the rocket. All right. So a thing to go over. Baron calls. You're learning with the Baron call. Wait, hold on. You're asking my opinion on the Baron calls when you know the Baron call is right. And I haven't judged them wrongly. Like, there were no false Baron calls. Like, oh my God, did you make this Baron call? You're like, yeah, I did. I was like, yeah, well, yeah, fuck. But, like, the only reason you're able to make it, your Baron chances are extremely high simply because you're just so far ahead. And again, the only threat was Jarvan. Like, I was only telling you to be afraid of Jarvan because he could just walk in and steal it. But there's no chance of him doing that with the team composition that you possess. So therefore, it's not really, like, it's not a big deal. Like, the only reason we couldn't do it, because on my screen, his smite was up, then he walks to wolves and is like, we really can't do Baron. Why? He's pressed his smite. Like, you're fucking retarded, dude. Like, the reason why we can't do it is because you actually prevented us from doing it because you just smited the fucking Baron for no apparent reason, or smited the wolves for no apparent reason because, like, you're like, yeah, we can't do it because, I'm about to use smite. For what? This? And then, like, really? Like, that's not your fault. Like really, the Baron call was actually game winning. In fact, you could have ended the game, like, say, 7 minutes sooner if you got that Baron. Because, like, you had to wait for the second Baron to actually do something, right? Like look at it now. Like, you actually have to wait for the second Baron to do something, right? Like, after that, you could proceed it to snowball. First Baron was actually gone. Like, most people lost their Baron, if I recall correctly. Like, most of your people's, like, lost the Baron. Brand. This is Brand. Cause Lux died too. I remember. Like nobody had that opportunity, you know? Like, it's like what the fuck, guys? Exactly. Yeah, and then he also made you guys lose Baron. I remember that, yeah. And it's like, well, guys, like, we really, like, we just lost all opportunity to quickly end the game. Because, like, the goal of the game, like, the goal is, like, as to get a better players, is not only just knowing how to snowball, but also knowing how to close the fucking game ASAP. Because the sooner you know how to close, that means that your decision making is A, on point, and B, it's like you're ready for this shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're ready to close the game, that means you know exactly what you need to do to end the game. And that's what separates the low and high elo players, because the closing games becomes a problem. So because you knew that the Baron was correct, however, you did still struggle to close the game afterwards because the rotations that you did were kind of like they were just hard to like okay, so do I do this, do I do that, and that's where you come to me for help. Like, yeah, I get it. Like, it does happen that, like, oh my fucking god, these fucking things are like, it's all over the place. But, like, there are ways to close it out. Your Baron call was correct when you guys called for it. However, I was hesitant on it because you did not push. Like, the thing is, you did end up pushing it eventually, but, like, it's better to shove them in because, like, you need to reveal the fog of war. Like, you can't just do Baron without knowing where the enemies are being kept. So if I knew exactly where my opponents are, then I'm like, okay, this is the right Baron call. Look at where they're standing. We can take advantage of this. But if you do that, like, oh, let's just rush the Baron, and you don't know where they are, like you present, the chances of them stealing it are higher because the risk is higher. And the reason why is because they could just come out of nowhere and just steal it and then get away. Yeah, exactly. So that's where the fog of war thing comes in. Remember when I told you you needed to have more wards? That's exactly why. Now, your blue trinket is the your support's retarded. Yeah, your support's retarded. All right, check the graphs. I'm sure that, like, the people that did the most damage are probably going to be the mages. Yeah, exactly. Like, the mage obviously did more damage than you. Like, that's all that brand support cares about, really. Just dealing damage, like, in that sense. And fucking hell, that's so annoying. Like, Brand is able to do that much damage. To be fair, he actually tried really hard. He does a lot of fucking damage. He does a lot of fucking damage, I'll tell you that. Like, a lot of motherfucking damage. Jesus freaking Christ. Runins is disgustingly awful. Like, honestly, there's really no justification for that kind of... Okay, so if he throws his axe, it's gonna hit a lot, but, like, you have to... Like, champions that use Runins are ones that attack fast. So, like, he's not a champion that really attacks, like, that fast. Because if he does... Like, he has to move in between his autos always in order to maintain his axe control. So, if he's, like, fucking standing still and autoing, that just means he's losing DPS. So, what's the purpose of this again? Like, really? So you're willing to sacrifice all your DPS for a little bit more damage? Like... Or, so you're willing to sacrifice your ability to wreck people one-on-one just for a tiny bit more, a chance to get a tiny bit more damage? Because, like, Runins doesn't always play consistently. Like, it doesn't always shoot the targets you want it to shoot on the side. You know what I mean? Like, when you're Jinx, it doesn't always, like, bounce to two people on the left. Instead, sometimes you just hit the guy in general. Like, wow, rip. So, yeah. That is disgustingly bad. All right, that's just fantastic. Jesus Christ. No, it should have been the entire. No, it would have been the entire Mercurial Scimitar. He chose Death's Dance for burst and survivability, but that's not the right idea. Like, he shouldn't have done that. That's not how it works. Bloodthirster's better. Yes. In fact, it outclasses it. Like straight up, just having a big shield and raw damage is what matters the most. Then he sells his Rudance for a Mercurial. And in fact, he could just sell this static for a Phantom fucking Dancer. Honestly, he needs raw damage and DPS. Instead of having a Vamp Scepter and a Vamp Scepter, he just contributed towards his Phantom Dancer. Therefore, having a Runance Hurricane as his second speed item, trade that for a QSS, yes, and then a Pickaxe, and that's again raw damage. He has enough gold for it, roughly. So therefore, he's in around the right area, and he can actually snowball if he positions really well. Like, that's sad that he had to do Runance Hurricane. Like, if he was like, oh yeah, Runance Hurricane is gonna help me come back, like, this reasoning isn't right. Raw damage and killing the opponent is gonna help him. And then on your team, you don't even have any armor champions, which means that he doesn't have to even consider building any sort of armor penetration item. Simply raw damage alone is gonna rip you apart. Like, if he manages to E you and throw 2 autos, you die. Like, you Jinx die. He can kill anybody if he manages to not get hit. Huh? Like that he deleted someone? Yeah. Like, yeah, clearly evident in like the game you just played that you were deleted. Yeah. Like he has the ability to come back. Yeah. Like the one that might prove the most trouble is Brand. Brand, because okay, Kled too, but Brand because Rylai's, because that means that he has to provide more skill shot or more autos. But yes, Kled also does prove trouble because he can go untargetable for a little bit, twice actually. So being untargetable twice, like, that's even worse than Fizz. Because like Fizz is just holy shit. Huh? No, I'm talking about yeah. So Kled can reduce a little bit of damage with the Death Stance, and all he has was health, but he also has damage because like Kled can hit him. More health just means Draven has to commit more autos, which means that Kled can prove trouble because he could just go untargetable twice. Like Fizz, that's why I'm saying the like Fizz thing. He's 6 and fucking 12 though. That's terrible, and he's under leveled too. Jesus Christ, quality player. I'm trying to think of any other concepts that I'm missing. So static Shiv versus rapid fire cannon. Always take Shiv. Honestly, like, there's really no reason not to. If you're crazy about it, you can go Phantom Dancer too. Really, one empowered auto from 650 range isn't really gonna do much. Like, just because you're chasing someone, like, honestly, it's just one empowered auto. Whereas static Shiv always builds up, and Runance Hurricane also builds up static Shiv quicker, which means that during team fights, if you manage to hit 3 people at once, but the sheer chance that you do hit 3 people at once, also your range extends with it according to your auto. So if you use your Q, like your missile Q, and you manage to shoot it, it can in fact go very, very far. And you can use that to your advantage. And by using it to your advantage, you can manage to put out a lot more damage, and you build up static Shiv, so it's like a long range static Shiv. So a lot of chances for playmaking come from static Shiv. Plus, again, it's 5% attack speed more, and again, 5% is a huge difference. It actually can be clutch, because like, remember when you were dueling Draven down in the bot lane? Imagine if you were both hella fed, but like he got CC'd, and like all he takes is for him is 1 auto, and it takes you like 4 autos. You have a higher chance to get like 1 extra auto off because your attack speed is just higher, and you know what I mean? Like, 5% does make a difference just in clutch plays, especially in higher elos, because like a lot of plays happen when people are at like 1 fucking HP or some shit. Yeah, I always take dagger because like crit cloak means you're relying on chance. Until you get like looking at your items now, like you have 80% crit. Like your crit chances again are very high. But like when your crit chance is like 8%, like are you serious? Like 8% means like 1 in every like fucking. Okay, well you have infinity edge too, but like that. Okay, so that just means you're at 28%, right? Like really, like 28% isn't really gonna like that means 1/4 of your auto attacks, 1 out of every 4 of your auto attacks in theory are gonna be crit. Whereas instead of 1/5, obviously that does make a difference. But like, I'd rather shoot more autos to increase my chances of one of those autos being a crit. That makes sense, right? Yeah, you cannot just rely on your base speed for that one. Like someone like Triss can, because like she can just go in and out of combat because she has a big escape. Whereas you just need to keep fighting. You need speed to keep fighting. Masteries. Could you click on that for me? I just want to take a look at him. Yeah, your game. I believe you could do view on the web. Actually, you can send it to me. You can view it on the web, then send me the link.
And then...
So you view it on the web, and then you copy the link from the web, and then paste it to me. And then you can stop screen sharing so I can screen share and just want to view your masters real quick. That's not stopping the screen share, sir. That's stopping the call. Holy shit. Jesus. Alright, I get it. Like, God. Alright. Oh my gosh. Alright, you got the link to me? Okay.
I'm hanging up.
Alright.
That's one way to stop the screen share, though.
Oh, yeah.
I don't go your natural talent. I go...
You go the other way around, because if you don't have the lifesteal rune for the thing, which is still actually pretty good at this meta. Anyway, yeah, you go the standard one where you just take more magic resist. This one is good only because like you're up against a Zyra, you actually could use the early game magic resist. It's not wrong. Like I could switch in between both rune pages basically. You know what I mean? Like oh, their bot lane is like a melee. I'm just gonna not take this magic resist and then like take more change it to natural talent. This is fine. This is good. This is also good. Remember we went over this?
I think I killed everyone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you killed everyone. It's called a pentakill.
Obviously, besides the penta, because that was at the end of the game, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
But I believe I killed everybody, so the 7% would have.
Yeah. Honestly, against Brand, I don't think you should take this. Like, against Brand, yeah, you're up against, sorry, Zyra. Zyra Draven, actually, you shouldn't take this. You should go to this.
Yeah.
Because, like, let's say you fall behind. This is your only method of coming back. This doesn't matter. So yeah, this is, everything else is fine. So against, like, you can change your matchup, you can change your masteries according to the matchup too. Like if you don't, like that's why I don't have a set mastery page. Like I always say, let me do my masteries. Like if you look at my masteries, I only have one page. Like there's like, and the reason why is because I adjust accordingly. Like if I'm AD carry, like against that kind of lane, I would go like 1, 2, 3, because you don't have that other mastery. 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then I would adjust my runes accordingly too.
But usually the cunning tree, it doesn't.
Yeah, the cunning tree never matters. Like, cunning tree only matters if I'm a mage. Like, then I would just do one of these. Like, I would flip it around. I'm like, okay, so how much do I really want to contribute into my mana pool? Like, how much mana am I gonna have to consume to defend myself, etc. in lane? Like, you kind of have to craft the theory on it. Like, if I'm a Nivea, I would put like 4 points.
I noticed that Draven took Assassin instead of Biscuits. For some reason. He took Assassin.
Yeah, I noticed that he didn't have Biscuits either. Like, whenever I see people that don't have Biscuits already, I'm like, kind of assuming, the fuck is this? The fuck is this? Holy shit. What in the name of... Oh my god. No wonder he was like... Okay, he would have ripped you apart. Like, regardless of what happened, he would have ripped you so much farther apart if he had actual runes. What the fuck is this? Like, that's like, I'm not gonna be... I'm an early game monster. I'm gonna wait till late game when I lose all my power. You
attack
like
damage
this
per level.
This is more of a I'm falling behind. I'm gonna scale. I'm a wait till I scale, and I'm not a good player. Like if you're not confident in your abilities to AD carry, this is a good rune page, and I'm actually saying that like you can do a theory like this is in theory. Like I play Trist. I'm not very good on Trist. I'm not very good in AD carry role in general. I'll just wait till I scale out level them, and then that's pretty much it. And then you start fighting. But like
he was the gold 5.
No, well, that's like that means he's like kind of retarded, but that's not relevant. What I'm trying to find out is I'm looking at the runes. I'm trying to see exactly like what I never found out because nobody uses that stupid fucking rune. How much attack damage? So it's 0.13 attack damage per level. Now, this is for marks. So he had 9 of them. So we're gonna get some of this out here. We're gonna clear this. 0.13 per level. X9. So that's 1.17 at level 1. And then now if you run if he runs the Quint,
he did. It's 0.25.
I don't have it. Oh, what is it? What is it?
He had it. It was 0.25 or something.
Oh, okay. We actually have it right here. 4.25 per level. So, he gains 0.25 plus 0.25 plus 0.25. So it's 0.75 plus 3x9. Oops, shit. Have to clear the whole thing. Okay. Okay. Then he just gains that per level. So level 1 he gets that. Level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, level 7, level 8. So at level 8 he will outclass all raw damage. If you don't run lifesteal quints, like he runs 2 lifesteal quints. So if he just took no attack speed, if he just took if he just took 3 attack speed here, that would mean that he would need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah, okay. So at level 8, he will always outclass you in terms of trading. What the fuck? Well, wait, I'm clicking on him, right? Okay, yeah. He didn't take assassin. What?
Oh,
who are you?
I assumed he took assassin because he didn't have biscuits.
Oh
but
my
he took
yo!
Resolve?
So he took no, not only that, but he didn't take the health regen per level. He took this. Why? What? Like, are you fucking retarded? Then he takes this.
Siege master.
He probably thinks that near a tower you gain it, but it's near an allied tower. He takes this, and he takes this. Holy shit! His defense. Oh my god! If you lost to that, I would have laughed. Oh my god. He took the correct masters for this though, right here. This is completely reasonable. There's nothing wrong with this, but everything is. Oh god, he's fucking retarded. This Zyra's retarded. Okay, so she took this. She took this. She should have taken this right here or this. In fact, this would have been so much better.
Thunderlords.
This would.
Thunderlords are Deathfire.
Yeah, either or is better. Doesn't matter.
I don't know why she went so defensive.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And she went exhaust.
Yeah,
like,
she went exhaust.
So
like, you don't take exhaust. Like, what the fuck is exhaust gonna do as Zyra? She has decent runes. Honestly, you just take hybrid pen, or just magic pen, magic pen, like right here too, and then have health. I think that's the better option of honestly, like you just get Leandries and you just deal a fuck ton of damage for no reason. You can also get raw AP, but that doesn't really do much for you. Jesus Christ, these players are just like autistic. What did your mid laner take? Like, please tell me she took standard. Yeah, she took standard.
She was the plat 4.
She took standard. This is not standard, but probably because she doesn't have the runes. She did everything like
the Lux was the plat 4.
Okay, so alright, she did fine. Honestly, like Lux shouldn't die. I don't like playing Lux, but she didn't die. I'm trying to think. What did your brand take? Okay. Honestly, you should go here for lane. Okay. Now that this is taken care of, God, that fucking scaling runes tilts me. Honestly, if you're actually gonna work towards level 8, it's actually pretty. It takes a while to hit level 8 as a bot lane, so it's even harder to like even consider building that. Are you ready for the us to get into game?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to.